Hello again, Misfits. Welcome to another Under the Lid, and this time we're doing some Star Trek action here with Star Trek Ascendancy. We got the Dominion War expansion set and the Breen Confederacy set. Now, I was not a huge DS9 fan. I'm a Picard diehard. I'm a Next Gen diehard, but if there's anything in that era and beyond, I love it. I love any Star Trek. And one of the games we love here is Ascendancy. Tom went all in on that, didn't you? All in.
All in. Everything.
So I didn't have to buy anything for once. It was actually really nice. So I get to come over and play all the Star Trek stuff at Misfit Tom's house. And he just picked us up at Gen Con, which is, this is out now. It's just hard to get, you said?
It's hard to get now, but it was premiered at Gen Con.
Awesome. So it is the Dominion War. This adds in a whole separate thing, like if you played the game, and maybe you haven't, but Ascendancy is kind of as close as you get to Twilight Imperium for Star Trek, but it's a bit simpler, but it still plays very, very well and very, very quick. But what's a typical game, 2-3 hours, you want to say?
Yeah, depending on number of players.
Yeah. So you basically go around, you build up your faction, so you each have a different kind of faction you can play, you know, from the Klingons to the Romulans to... I'm thinking of derogatory names for the different races. I shouldn't do that. But we got the Breen, you know, and Cardassians, whoever, you know. Andorians, Cardassians.
Ferengi.
And one thing in the game, though, is one thing to spice it up. And with the Borg expansion, they have the Borg. There's a neutral faction. They just go around wrecking house. They just go around just trashing everybody. So this is similar to that, correct? This is a Dominion War. So they basically go around not only adding new factions to it, but they go around and, you know, wreck a house, much like the Borg do.
And they add another quadrant to the game.
Yes. So this looks really cool. These are more space lanes and things like that for the game, more production research. You basically upgrade your civilization. Even if DS9 and Bajor, that's very cool. Dig that, right?
Beautiful.
Wow, that's really awesome. And these are your space lanes you use to connect your planets. I think I said that already. And these are more planets over here that you get in all these different Alpha Quadrant systems, right?
I think these are Gamma Quadrant.
Or Gamma Quadrant, I should say, not
or
Alpha.
Delta Quadrant.
I can't keep track.
I forget which quadrant.
What are the quadrants that we don't go to because it's full of bad things?
Well, Voyager went to one quadrant, and this wormhole goes to another quadrant, and I keep getting them mixed up.
They're all bad quadrants. Let's just not go to any of them. How about that? We should just stay away from all the quadrants. So you have trade agreements here. New trade agreements and new exploration cards and things like that, which is cool. Different things happen, of course. Hidden colonies, a game of Chula. Rebel Jem'Hadar Cell. That's cool. And then you have your warp-capable stuff. So these are different trade agreements you can have with different people in the game, different events that go on. Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm going to slide this back in here. Look at that. I'm just that good, buddy. Look at that. Ha-ha! That's probably unnecessary. You're going to edit that out entirely. And then you have your Dominion fleet, which travel around, probably wrecking house. Then you have your different cards, of course. You have your alliance cards, things like that, which add more to the game. Blue Alliance. I actually don't know what the Blue Alliance is for. You have your Resistance cards, you have your Red Alliance, your Blue Alliance. So I guess they give different alliances to if you make an alliance with somebody?
Probably.
Yeah, we're not sure yet. We actually didn't play this. This is the first time we're opening it. First time you get to see it.
We're unboxing it. We're not telling you how to play it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole nother video. I don't know if we'll do a video on that. This game is very, very, very awesome, but it is a bit of a video. Like, it would take a long video to explain how to play the game, probably. We're going to get to the cool minis. I love these minis in these games. They do a good job. Oh, check those out. Those are cool looking. More spaceships to wreck house with. So these are your bases, your planetary upgrades, and you have your science upgrades and your population upgrades, things like that. Your typical 4X stuff. And these are really cool. These are Jem'Hadar ships. Yeah, look at you. You're getting excited over there, aren't you?
Woo, those are beauties.
He's getting all worked up over here, guys. Then you have more Jem'Hadar ships. These are bigger versions of the same Jem'Hadar ships, okay? Do they just not have different class ships or something?
Those are the fleets.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, those are a cluster of Jem'Hadar ships. And then you have your different areas that you put your little upgrades to your planets in. Very clever game. Very.
Little founder right there.
Yeah, I got little founders here that they were like the GUI, the shapeshifters, right?
Yeah.
Like this. Is that a girl or a guy? I can't really tell, but they were shapeshifters. They're shapeshifted. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to go on to the Breen here. So in this, it looks like you get more similar. You get more space lanes, things like that to expand. You have your Breen Empire. So I guess this is somebody you could play the Breen, I guess, is the gist of it?
Yeah, they're an independent faction.
Ah, I got you. Were they nice? Were they nice guys?
No, they were
bad.
Hats,
they were okay. They were asshats. Check. I haven't watched DS9, I'll be honest, so not much anyway. So you have your, like the other one, you have your system patrols. So basically you have your fleets all kind of put together in numbered fleets, basically. You have your Breen board, Looks like over here, a Breen Confederacy. Are they a Confederacy, really? So
Yeah.
they like Southern? Are they Southern, Space Southern? Is that it?
Yeah, they seceded from the...
They seceded from the Space Union. So, Green Confederation. I was trying not to play the banjos there, buddy. And then you have your advancements, particularly for the Breen. Did you want to take a look at some of them?
Sure, you can get them out if you want.
Get them on out if we want. Like the way you talk. I like the cut of your jibe. So they have their own exploration cards and advancements that they do. So yeah, it's basically a whole nother faction you can play. And we'll get down to the last part here with our Breen chips. Let's see what these puppies look like. Because I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with... Whoa, those aren't pretty. What's up with this? What happened to that ship, bro? That is an ugly ship. This reminds me of the lower decks with the... with the Packlet ships. They just slapped a bunch of stuff together. If you haven't seen Lower Decks, guys, by the way, as a Star Trek show, it is beautiful. It is the best show ever to make fun of Star Trek. It is great. And it has Dennis Quaid's kid voice acting in it, man. It's awesome. Huey from The Boys, as it were. Yeah, these Breen ships are ugly, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. It looks like you slapped a banana clip together with maybe some tape. It's like I would not want to fly around in that. It's like it's fly apart at any moment. Like, no, that's not pretty at all.
Well, they're hillbilly ships.
I mean that is appropriate. Yes, the Confederacy of hillbilly ships. Yes, that is great. And then of course you have your planetary upgrades, which thankfully look like normal planetary upgrades, I believe. Oh, they look different. Oh, they do make them different.
Similar.
No, they're different, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
They're similar but different.
So like they have. Like, this is where they make the moonshine in the Confederacy. This is the moonshine base for the Confederacy. They sell across to the Federation, you know? They sneak it across in boats at night, in these boats.
That's another game. It's up there behind
That is entirely another game. Well, we've rambled enough, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us for another Under the Lid. We hope you enjoyed these expansions of Star Trek Ascendancy. Awesome game. Can't recommend it enough. If you like Star Trek, you want a different version, maybe Twilight Imperium that plays a little lighter, and you love the theme, it's perfect, guys. And that is our also co-stars here. If you haven't seen Max, he does not like thunder, but he's a very adorable. Right, Maxie? So, guys, thanks again for joining us. Another Under the Lid with a dog guest star edition. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, always in Star Trek, what do we engage? That was great. I didn't even mean to do that. I was like...